Hi, I'm Dr. Datis Kharrazian. I'm the author of Why Do I Still Have Thyroid Symptoms When My Lab Tests Are Normal? I wrote this book back in 2010, and it was a paradigm shift of how hypothyroid conditions really need to be managed from an autoimmune approach. Now, one of the things that we know is that 98% of all hypothyroid patients have Hashimoto's, and Hashimoto's has this complex interplay between different pathogens, different environmental triggers, different food proteins that it can all lead to the change in the expression of the disease. So in this upcoming course that I'll be teaching for the Kharrazian Institute called Hashimoto's Clinical Strategies and Treatment Applications, I'm going to go through every single step of how I manage patients with hypothyroidism, something I've been doing for over 20 years. And I want to teach you the strategies that I use with diet, nutrition, lifestyle to help patients with Hashimoto's get into a state of remission. So in the course, the first thing that I want to do is I really want to make sure that you understand the pathophysiology of Hashimoto's. I want you to understand what TPO antibodies are and what they really do. Same with thyroglobulin. I want to go over concepts of autoimmunity like epitope spreading, where some patients with Hashimoto's actually start to attack their own hormones or start to attack 5-deaminase, where they have conversion issues from an autoimmune response. I want to teach you in this course how different autoimmune responses impact thyroid receptor sites. Many patients with Hashimoto's have the inflammatory response suppress their single transduction pathways of T3 receptors, so they don't really feel better despite being on thyroid hormones. So in this course, once I go through the pathophysiology, then I want to teach you the clinical web, the web between thyroid and brain, and thyroid and immune, and thyroid and gut, and how these mechanisms are so important because patients that have Hashimoto's all have some degree of gastrointestinal dysfunction and immune dysfunction, and also some significant impairments in brain function. And there are specific reasons why these takes place, and there needs to be some really good understanding of these vicious cycles and webs between each other in order to properly understand how to manage Hashimoto's. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into all the new research in dietary foods. There are definitely foods more than just gluten, and the association between celiac disease and Hashimoto's. There's lots of specific cross-reactive foods with specific areas of the thyroid, like TPO and T3 and T4 and 5-deaminase. So I'll go through all that with you. Then I want to show you all the newest research on pathogens and environmental compounds. And then I'm going to take you through a step-by-step approach of all the things that I look for when I evaluate a Hashimoto's patient, from the initial survey, from when I first see them, to their handwriting, to their speech, to the medical history, to what things to pick up on their dietary and lifestyle factors that can be triggers, and then into the physical examination, and then into laboratory tests, then how to apply all that to develop a personalized approach to use diet, nutrition, lifestyle strategies to impact the expression of Hashimoto's. So I hope you are interested in learning this. If you are, then please check out the Kharrazian Institute, Hashimoto's Clinical Strategies and Treatment Applications. Thank you.